Hello friends, welcome to my channel Fundamentals of Engineering. In this session, we are going to see another instrument which is used for measuring the surface roughness, that is Tomlinson surface meter. So before starting to this session, I request everyone to subscribe my channel, click on bell icon to get more notifications. So before starting to this session, we will see some introduction about the surface roughness. As we know, as a great advancement in the present machine age has been possible due to the increased knowledge and constant improvement of the surface textures. The need of producing smoother and harder surfaces are realized as greater strain and bearing loads were demanded. It was also found that the functioning of the machine parts, load carrying capacity, tool life, fatigue life, bearing corrosions, and wear qualities of any component of a machine have a direct load with its surface textures. Therefore, these effects made the control of surface textures very important. As we know, we get two types of surface, either it is a smooth or rough, but based on the applications where the parts are used, either we require the smooth surface or rough surface. So how much smooth and how much rough that we want to measure, means values we want to measure for the surface roughness. These values we are getting in RA, RMS and RZ. So how this is getting, that how to calculate CLA RMS value, that we have already seen. Also we have seen one instrument how we measure the surface roughness, that is Taylor-Hobson telesurf, that we have seen. So there are two methods which is used for measuring surface finish of machine part. One is surface inspection of comparison method. Here we are doing the inspection based on the visual inspection, touch inspection or scratch inspection. Based on that we are getting into the conclusion either it is a smooth surface or rough surface. Another is a direct instrument measurement, where in direct instrument measurements it enables to determine a numerical value of the surface finish of any surface. In surface inspection in comparison method we are not getting the surface roughness value, but in direct instrument measurements we are getting the numerical values for the surface finish. Nearly all instruments use as a stylus probe type of instrument. So these are operates on electrical principles, and further these electrical instruments can be of two kinds. One is carrier modulating principle, another is a voltage generating principle. So now we'll look at this Tomlinson surface meter. So this we are dividing into two parts. First we'll see the construction, then we are going to see the working of this Tomlinson surface meter. So this instrument was designed by Dr. Tomlinson, so the name is given as Tomlinson surface meter. This instrument uses a mechanical cum optical means for magnification. So any small movement in the stylus that can be magnified and we can get the directly array value at the smoke glass. How it get? For that we'll see some introduction. First, a workpiece whose surface finish we want to measure with the instrument. Surface finish can be a rough or smooth, that we have to find. So based on the rough surface or smooth surface, the bearing properties of any part are obtained when the surface has large number of irregularities, that is a large number of hills and valleys. So if it is a rough surface, then it is having a good bearing properties, and if the surface is perfectly smooth, then there will be difficulty will occur for maintaining the lubricating oil film. So based on the applications we require either smooth or rough surface. The rate of wear is proportional to the surface areas in contact and the load per unit area. So the workpiece which we want to check the roughness of that. Either it will be a smooth or rough. So based on the smooth surface, it is having some advantages and disadvantages, and rough surface it is having some advantages and disadvantages based on the applications. Then next one is a stylus. The stylus is connected with a diamond probe. So the diamond probe is connected with the stylus. Any movement in the stylus can be sensed by this diamond probe that can be enhanced by the diamond scriber, which can be seen on a smoke glass. So any small movement from this diamond probe that can be getting the high magnification value on this smoke glass by using this diamond scriber. So this diamond probe is very small and it is supported by the skid. The stylus on the surface finish recorder is held by the spring pressure against the surface of a lap steel cylinder. So the stylus of the surface finish recorder is held by a spring pressure by using this lap steel cylinder. The lap steel cylinder is connected with a arm which gives movement of the diamond scriber if there is a movement in the stylus. So this arm gives the movement for this diamond scriber. So this arm gives the movement to this diamond scriber if there is a movement in the stylus. The lap cylinder is supported on one side by the stylus and other side by the two fixed rollers. The enhanced image you can see at the bottom side, the lap cylinder which is supported at the one end by the stylus and other two ends by the fixed rollers. The stylus is restricted from all other motions except the vertical one by the tensions in coil and the lift spring. So the arm, the stylus will move up and down, only vertical movement, no any horizontal movement. That can be controlled. The motions, all other restriction motions, that can be controlled by this spring and lap steel cylinder. The stylus is also attached to the body of the instrument by a lift spring, and its height is adjustable to enable the diamond to be positioned conveniently. A light spring steel arm is attached to the horizontal lap cylinder and it carries as its tip a diamond scriber which bears against a smoke glass. So whatever the small movement in the stylus, that can be taken with the lap cylinder to the arm, and from that to the diamond scriber it will get on the smoke glass. So this is the construction. Now we'll see the working. When the measuring surface finish body is transferred on a given horizontal motion across the surface by a screw rotated by a synchronized motor. When the body is moved in a horizontal motion, then the surface which is screw rotated on this synchronized motor. So any vertical movement of the stylus was caused by the surface irregularities. So vertical movement of the stylus will be taken place if there is a irregularities on the workpiece surface. So this causes the horizontal lap cylinder to roll. So this lap cylinder which is connected with the stylus, that will be rolled when there is a vertical motion of a stylus. By its rolling, a light arm attached to its end provides a magnified movement on a smoke glass plate. So if there is irregularities on the workpiece, now you see, if there is irregularities on the workpiece when there is a horizontal motion, so the stylus will move in a vertical motion up or down. So that is connected with the lap cylinder. So that lap cylinder also roll, that gives the movement to the arm Then arm is connected with this diamond scriber. Then diamond scriber will give the magnifying image on this smoke glass. So this vertical movement coupled with the horizontal movement produces a trace on the glass magnified in a vertical direction, and there being no number of magnification in horizontal direction. The smoke glass trace is then further projected at 50x or 100x magnification for examinations. So there, whatever the magnification or scriber we are getting by using a diamond scriber in movement on the smoke glass, again it is magnified or it is projected so that at the 50x or 100x the magnification can be examined. How this? In this way this Tomlinson surface meter is worked. This instrument is comparatively cheap one and gives reliable results. So here we have seen how the Tomlinson surface meter works, its construction, what are the different parts, and how these parts are worked continuously or consecutively, so that whatever the small movement in the stylus due to irregularities will be taking place on the workpiece surface, that irregularities can be magnified on the smoke glass by using a diamond scriber. That we have seen. Hope you like this. If you like it, please stay connected and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Click on bell icon to get more notification. Thank you very much.